Hi, my name's Nicole Hamilton. I'm a physiotherapist with Synergy Physio, and I'd like to chat with you today a little bit about pain. So what we do understand with lots of developments in pain science over the last 10 to 15 years is that pain is unfortunately a very unreliable experience in that you can have lots of pain with no damage, like when you stub your toe, it really hurts but there's no damage. Or you can have almost no pain and lots of damage going on, such as if you have a thyroid cancer. So what we do know is pain and damage don't seem to be very correlated, and the amount of pain that you're experiencing may be a result of lots of different things that we need to consider, and just because you're in lots of pain doesn't mean you've got lots of damage. So there's been lots of developments about that. I can explore that in another video, but what I want to explore today is that as a result of the pain science, we get a lot of questions about when should I pay attention to pain? Should I just ignore it? Like, is it something that we just need to completely ignore if it's a mixed message and it's not very reliable? So I want to now explore that no, I don't think pain should be ignored, and when it should be paid attention to. So a few times that I think need to be paid attention to. The first time is if you've had trauma. So if you've had a fall, a car accident, something that's traumatic, where you may have broken a bone, torn a tendon, this experience means that you shouldn't ignore your pain. You should actually get an assessment with a doctor or a physiotherapist to find out if you've had some damage. Now, damage could be a broken bone, and again, that's not life-threatening, but it certainly means that you can optimize your healing by doing the right things and getting a plaster cast. So you don't want to ignore your pain if you've had a trauma. Make sure that now you might be experiencing more pain than average because of that trauma, because of a variety of things, including your stress levels or your emotional health. However, that trauma means that you might have something that needs attending to optimize your recovery. The second time that I think pain needs to be paid attention to is that if your general health has been suffering. So if you've been not sleeping well, if you've been losing weight, if you've been fatigued, have had any other general health symptoms that you're concerned about, then you need to make sure that you don't ignore your pain and that you see a doctor to get an accurate diagnosis of why you're getting your problem. So in the presence of trauma, in the presence of general health conditions. The other time, perhaps not to ignore it, is if your pain is persisting beyond what you expect, is to see a physiotherapist to get a diagnosis, and in order for them to help steer you as to what pain messages that you can pay attention to and what pain messages that you can probably brush aside, a bit like my stubbed toe kind of pain message. I don't need to listen to that. As much as it hurts, it does pass, and I can ignore that for the large part of it without any kind of major ill effect on my life. So I hope this information helps you understand a little bit more about when to pay attention to pain messages. We do understand that pain messages are pretty unreliable source of information, and if you'd like to know more about understanding pain, you can certainly give us a call here at Synergy Physio on 07548 3369.